Y'all want to know where Democrats and Republicans really come from? The blue and the red pill? The Matrix? Whatever? I got scripture for you. Alright, Ezekiel chapter 23, the two sisters. Now this is about Samaria, the capital of Israel, and Jerusalem. As scripture says, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity. And the names of them were Aholah the elder, and Oholiba the sister, her sister. And they were mine, and they bare sons and daughters, where their names were Samaria for Aholah, and Jerusalem for Oholiba. Samaria was the northern kingdom called Aholah, and Jerusalem, Judah, the southern kingdom called Oholiba. So this isn't about two girls, this is about the land, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Now here's where the red and blue get into this. This is verse 5 of chapter 23. And Aholah played the harlot, so this is talking about the northern kingdom, when she was mine, and she doted on her loves, on the Assyrian her neighbors, which were clothed with blue, captains and rulers, all of them desirable young men, horsemen riding upon horses. Thus she committed her whoredoms with them, with all them that were the chosen men of Assyria. Democrats really about Assyria. And with all on whom she doted, with all their idols she defiled herself. Neither left her whoredoms brought from Egypt, for in her youth they lay with her, they bruised the breast of her virginity, and they poured their whoredoms upon her. Then we got the southern kingdom in verse 11. And when her sister Aholiba saw this, she was more corrupt in her inordinate love than she, and her whoredoms more than her sister and her whoredoms. She doted upon the Assyrians her neighbors, captains and rulers clothed most gorgeously, horsemen riding upon horses, all of them desirable young men. Then I saw that she was defiled, that they took both one way. Saw that she was defiled, that they took both one way, and that she increased her whoredoms. For when she saw men upon the wall, the images of the Chaldeans portrayed with vermilion. Vermilion is red, by the way. Girded with girdles upon their loins, exceeding in dyed attire upon their heads. All of them princes to look to, after the manner of the Babylonians of Chaldea, land of their nativity. And as soon as she saw them with her eyes, she doted upon them, and sent messengers unto them in Chaldea. And the Babylonians came to her into the bed of love, and they defiled her with their whoredom, and she was polluted with them, and her mind was alienated from them. So why the donkey and why the elephant? I can show you right now. In Hosea 8 verse 8 it tells us, Israel is swallowed up. Now they should be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure. For they are gone up to Assyria, which was noted with blue. In Ezekiel that we just read, it was noted with blue. For they have gone up to Assyria, a wild ass alone by himself. Ephraim hath hired lovers. Yea, though they have hired among them nations, now I will gather them, and they shall sorrow a little for the burden of the king of princes. So there's the donkey. That's why you see the wild ass on the Democratic side. Babylon and elephants, because Chaldea is part of Mesopotamia and Babylon, connect through their ancient history where wild elephants roamed Mesopotamia and were used in warfare, like the Persians against Alexander. And in more modern contexts, such as the Hollywood movie Babylon, featuring elaborate elephant CGI, and even a famous circus elephant named Babe, Babylon. The historical connection involves actual Asian elephants in ancient Near East lands, while contemporary links include film and circus culture. They tell us truth in plain sight in the movies. They happen to call the elephant Babe Babylon. That's not by coincidence. Now notice how many people here identify as a Republican or a Democrat instead of a follower of Jesus Christ. How many of them would rather be on one or the other side when both sides do wicked, both sides do completely wrong, both sides go against the Bible in multiple ways? It's not even hard. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that. But they identify with one or the other. Now notice people here identify either way though. Either Samaria with the Assyrian, the blue, or Jerusalem with Chaldea, the red. The wild ass, which is associated with Assyria, or the elephant that's associated with Mesopotamia and Babylon in general, where the Chaldeans are. And they always want a king. They always want a new president in the president's palace all the time. The White House used to be called the president's palace. Don't kings live in palaces? Even when they were persecuting Jesus, we don't want him, we want Caesar. Caesar's our king. It's always been the same thing. Even when God told the Israelites to kill all of the wicked, and they wanted a king, and they left their king there. Nothing new under the sun. Stop identifying with politics. Start identifying with Jesus Christ. Start identifying with the Word. Start identifying with God, His commandments. Stop identifying with these politics that are meant to lead you astray, that are meant to go against the Word, that are meant to go against God. Both sides do it.